up? What up? What up? All right. We are in this.
Hey,
thing.
cloud emojis.
Hey.
Storm it up. Storm it up.
Come on. A long time ago, I had asked Pat. I don't know if he was high or not, but I asked. Listen, I'll tell you the story. I said, hey man, find your light. That's dope, man. Is that because you call yourself Patrick Cloud? You said, I didn't think about that. You know, you said protect your light, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I didn't think about that. I was like, did you catch on right like immediately like that, or did it always?
Well, no. What I meant was that it wasn't. Cloud is my name. That's over here, and then
right.
Protect Your Light was like a company that was over here. So I never like connected light to cloud.
Yeah.
The meeting
so
was,
I was the one first to get introduced.
Yeah, but I wasn't high. I was just like, oh, that's.
Well, I didn't know if he was like, yes, it is. I thought he was like, I didn't think about
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah. It was.
Pretty dope. Cause I was like, is Cloud your last name? He said, no, it's not. And I said, oh, I get it. Protect your light. The cloud is protecting your light.
And Pep's like,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I thought about that the whole time. Yeah.
No, I mean, I would actually rather say that they're not connected.
Well, you don't want them connected.
Yeah, because light has a different meaning. It has nothing to do with like weather and like forecast and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Dion thought he did something.
Sorry.
Dion was like, you see how I was actually the inspiration behind
I'm gonna tell people that
Patrick Cloud. I said, he's been telling people that for years. Hey, you know,
I was the inspiration.
you know, Pat got his name from me. Huh? Wait, I did?
I did not? Okay, cool.
You saying you had this the whole time? It's actually a family nickname?
It's an acronym.
It was raining the day you was born?
Oh, because he has a birthmark shaped as a tattoo.
As a cloud?
Got it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it goes, you know, we don't need no introduction. We got Patrick Cloud up in here.
Yeah.
The extraordinaire.
Yo, Pat, let me ask you a question, man. Because
Yo.
we don't know each other super well.
Yeah, we do.
Slow down.
I go to your page every day and every night. No, sorry. Keep going.
I don't know Pat super well, but we've known each other a long time.
Sure.
And Pat's always one of those people I'm always like, I don't talk to Pat enough. It's like that. It's like, it's a dude I don't talk to
dope.
enough. Yeah, it's always, because even especially when you started like Pat Geo, I was like, very creative, bro. Very creative, very dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think when I
thank
first met you, you might have been behind the scenes at All Deaf.
Oh wow.
Were you?
No, I definitely was. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when like I first, and that was, shoot. So I was back in, you guys maybe being Santa Monica-ish? Where was that? Down there somewhere? A little south of that?
Well, we were in Culver City at first.
Culver
Then
City.
down. You mean before downtown?
Before downtown.
Yeah, Culver City.
Yeah. I think that's the first time like I had met you.
I mean, we were in Santa Monica before that.
It might have been. It was either
Awesomeness
Culver
TV?
City. Ooh, that sounds very familiar.
Okay, I didn't know you were around that long. That was like, I was an intern at the time.
Was Kev around?
He had just came into the mix, but he really started in Culver City.
Okay.
Like I don't know if it was Santa Monica. Santa Monica was like early.
It was one of the two. How far is Santa Monica and Culver City? Are they close?
Pretty far.
And it might have been
Like a
Santa
20-minute
Monica
drive.
then. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was one of the two. It was the one that was behind
crazy.
the little cul-de-sac. You remember that? You had to like.
Okay, that's I figured that's Culver City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, it was the first time. And then I think the next time I saw you, bro, you were like killing.
Yeah.
And I was like, was that the dude? I was like, oh, Pat is killing, bro.
You got the short hair, the short locks.
Oh yeah, short locks. Pat went harder than long locks. Pat, and I'm trying to correct that now.
You chilling now?
But
life got
I'm just
good.
saying the fire he had was crazy. I gotta get back. It's like
You're
Mike
not
Tyson.
poor anymore. That's all that matters.
I think
Once
that
you
might have
stop
been it.
being poor, you take a breath. Once you take a
But
breath,
you're not supposed to, and that's my problem.
no, you're allowed to breathe, bro.
LeBron James is a prime example of don't ever let your foot off the gas.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to correct.
Because if I eat like shit and I get Drake abs, if I just get ripped, I was like, man,
You'll never be in the
I'm
gym.
never working out.
Why would you?
I'm still ripped.
He got them King's Hawaiian roll abs, and they look crazy because you're like, I know this isn't real, but
Right.
like you would still pay for them.
Yeah, but also he don't have shoulders or arms, so it's just is ripped.
And
I
also,
mean, just do core. It's kind of like when niggas buff up top and they skip leg day.
But the difference is there's no oblique muscle. There's muscles that go on the side of abs. Those are obliques. He doesn't have a single one. It's just
I see what you're saying.
there's other muscles right next to those ab
like
muscles.
having a BBL and tiny thighs.
Yeah, you're like, dog, you didn't do a single squat. I'm like, so you didn't do any side crunches at all.
So you're saying that Drake those are artificial abs?
Oh, it's a manufacturer. There's no way you don't have any other muscles around there.
So we here to tear other black people down. That's what we do.
Drake's half black, right?
So we tearing the white stuff.
There you go.
The waffle color Negroes.
The waffle color.
Is this the beginning stages of the men BBLs?
Beginning stages. I think we're already in there.
Yes, I think we're past that.
Right, because remember when BBLs and butt enhancements came out, it was like, oh, you got a fake booty, but now it's natural, and now it's normal.
Yeah, now I'm always like, I have to guess, is this real or not real? Because usually I just be like, yeah, damn, now I'm not even excited anymore. I go like,
in terms of BBLs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I see a thick one, I go like, is it real or is it not real?
Here's why I don't care. No, for real. I mean, like, ladies, do your thing. Before the BBL trend, booty's different anyways. You know what I mean? You would have like a little booty that moved like water, and you're like, damn, this is kind of fat. And then you'd have like big, hard booties that were like athletic and stuff. Right. So, I mean,
that's what made them special.
What?
Is that, because then you would the different ones, like I see Serena and I'd be like, that's athletic. Some athletic buns right
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Before, natural varies, So if you go to a good surgeon or a bad surgeon and you feel like a BBL booty that's like, nah, this one's kind of meh, and then you're like, oh, this one feels nice. Mm-hmm. It's just like, I feel like booties just differ, We can't really talk because we don't be talking about penises
for a BBL or two.
Women be talking about all the different penises and stuff like that. We just aren't really a part of that conversation. So we're just openly like, booties are different. I hate BBLs. I like natural, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Meanwhile, they are roasting us in the group chat based on our dick. Don't even know what to improve on.
There's a major difference, though. There's a major difference. The major difference is that it's I don't know what kind of surgeries are there now for dick enhancements. Are there? I don't know if there are growth.
There's a pump, isn't there, that you go like this and it somehow inflates your penis?
And that's like a temporary solution. If you can go somewhere, that's why I'm like, there can't be somebody who's just working on to be the biggest business.
Like a Dr. Miami for dick?
Dog, hair? Like everybody's going to Turkey? Hair and dick's crazy.
That'd be like Dr. Detroit. I feel like niggas fly from around the world to go to Detroit and get a.
You want some of this? You want the foreskin?
To the D.
You want to the D.
That makes so much sense. That's not even what I was going for.
Dr. D.
You gotta go
to the D.
You gotta go to the D, not the DR. You gotta go to the D.
That's reversing the DR.
That's how you get patched. That's how you get an update.
See, the problem is they grow out. Mm-hmm. So you can't just because it has to get smaller and bigger. So where's the extra skin and fat going? Like if you adding it on, so it has like Chinese yo-yos when you pull it out. So it has to figure out a way to make it. Now I'm flaccid. Now I'm hard.
I'll tell you right now. There's two things on our body that I feel like could replace a shaft.
Okay.
And you don't really want to hear about them.
Well, I want to hear about it.
Number one, booty hole. Okay. Hear me out.
How?
Hear me out.
Okay.
The sphincter is like this.
Okay.
And if you think about other surgeries where it's like, oh, a woman needed fat in their ass, so they took it from their back or they took it from their shoulders and then replaced it or something like that, it would make sense to be like, all right, would you take an inch off your booty hole sphincter and put it in your shaft? And then if you just graft the skin around it, I feel like tube-wise, that would make sense. And I personally would have a short booty hole to have a longer penis. That makes sense to me.
It depends on what kind of backlash. What happens? What's the
backlash?
What's the repercussions of having a shorter booty hole? Like, I don't know what kind of work that does inside.
You ever shot a 3? I'm just saying, usually is a layup. You might just have to pull. You might have to pull up from downtown.
Hey, bro,
I'm shooting for the logo.
Time out. I've had emergency inch less time. That's a problem, bro.
I'm just saying. You have to. you have to add a little bit more power to make it past the cheeks.
Oh boy!
But the second option is worse. It's your throat.
Oh.
Pause.
Yeah.
So your throat, if you could like, if somebody was just like, your neck would be shorter, but your longer.
That's a fair trick.
Would you do it? Like, you know, them video game default characters. Like, would you shift your head down a little bit to shift your shaft out a little bit?
See, the thing is that you'd have to show somebody, but you got no neck. Let me show you what I do have.
Let me show you.
And now you got to whip it out
when you,
in public.
That's when you start seeing niggas like Donkey Kong, where their head is like right here on their shoulders, and you'd be like, you know what? You know what it is. You know what it is.
You know where those inches went.
Like, he used to have a long neck. Yeah, I used to.
But now I got a long neck.
Niggas got the Kanye and Lil Pump video. They walking around.
Do you think that would change if girls were like, damn, he ain't got no neck on him? Oh, snap.
Yes.
You know what that means.
It'd be the opposite of, remember when people used to look at like shoe size and be like, oh, or like hand size, and be like, that must mean that. Less booty hole, less neck, more penis.
The funny thing is getting head from a girl, and she's like, is this a booty hole or a neck? You be like,
which part?
I don't want to tell you, because now you're eating ass and giving me
If I had to sacrifice my booty hole length, I would make it really like close to the bottom. You know what I mean? So most of what they're working with is my real penis. It's just on the Apple box.
I need to, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So the base.
At the base.
It's if you do it at the base, like most girls ain't reaching that anyways.
Okay, Pat. Okay. He said, they're not even remotely close.
I didn't even think of that as a flex, but
He said most girls.
Listen, I ain't never had one get close.
They never touch
They
the
usually
shoes.
die before they get halfway down.
Big flex.
I'll host a funeral before they reach the base. But I'm just saying, technically, because how much of a crazy person would you have to be to put the booty hole part right at the top?
What if that's all they can do? It's like, well, we can't really reconstruct from the bottom. We can only cut in. And
I feel like that would f the nerves. Your head is just sitting on booty hole.
wouldn't any surgery fuck with the nerves?
Yeah. Really.
Yeah, but right near the top.
I feel like I want it more at the top than the base. It's too close to my balls. That's the nervous
What if you
part.
have it all in and it was just
Take all
head, booty hole, throat? They gave everything they had.
That nigga is walking like it's like Oompa Loompa.
You ain't got no booty hole. You ain't got no esophagus.
I'm all baby. Nigga shows up all meat.
And you can't wait. He was like, what time is it? Oh, I gotta go to the restroom. It's like, what? You ain't got to shit.
That nigga eats on the toilet.
Eats on the toilet.
I got no booty hole room. He comes in and out. It's straight down.
Why is your toilet in the kitchen?
I'll explain in a few minutes.
He got the bag on his stomach. He's just like, he can't go nowhere else. I just used all of it.
How much? Can you use these intestines too? I'll tell you when to stop.
I'll tell you where to stop. Look, people just walking in. I'm like, what are we talking about?
Hey, yo, that is funny.
Yeah. And the thing is, do you? So we had this conversation.
It's like I got chitlins. Like this is crazy.
Yeah.
Did you watch this first?
Dicklins.
Did you watch this meat first before you put it out?
Also, Pat, Chaz, if you had this surgery, do you feel like you obligated to tell a girl what it is?
When's the last time you had a chick come up to you and be like, hey, just so you know, BBL?
Off top.
Most of the time,
That's
they'll fake. Okay, here's what I learned. And this is nothing like no jab at people with BBLs. Here's the method. Guys, pay attention. Chick disappears off the internet for a couple weeks, right?
I'm already laughing.
She comes back with crutches, says she injured her foot. It's some leg injury, something that keeps her immobile. Either my foot, my ankle, my toe, my knee, something like that. And that's just an excuse for all the new equipment she has. She got booty hole donuts, crutches, wheelchairs, all that stuff. Then when her leg heals, then she's on a gym journey, right? Because it's like brand new ass. But here's the other thing. Here's what a lot of people don't talk about. When you get a BBL, you can't just get a BBL and just go back to regular life.
And
you have to
surgery.
get in the gym. You
Right.
like you have to keep it up and work out. So a lot of these girls get it and then actually do have a gym journey. So people kind of like discredit them, saying like you didn't get that naturally. They didn't. They say that they did, and that's where they messed up. If it was like socially acceptable for someone to be like, I got a BBL, now I'm in the gym, this is how you keep it up, I feel like they would have a lot like. They would have people obviously making fun of them, but there wouldn't at least be the people that are just like, don't lie to us,
Yeah,
you
right,
know?
right.
And you know, that's the same with like weight loss surgery. Some people get like weight loss surgery and then they're in the gym and they're just like, I built this brick by brick. And it's like, all right, for sure. You like, you got to be honest, but at the same time,
Does Drake have any gym videos? Is there a Drake? Does he have any videos of him in the gym doing?
Drake works out and it seems like he plays basketball and he's active, but at the same time, like, this nigga's rich as fuck. He has access to all the best foods in the world, and being in the studio doesn't require a lot of physical help. So if he has access to, if you're a billionaire and you have a doctor that's just like, I can give you abs right now. Like
Today.
you could either be in the gym until next year and have a year and a half worth of comments calling you tubby and that you like you on the fence, or I could just do it right now and then get in the gym. Nigga, I got a show tomorrow. Cut me.
Yeah.
Cut me.
Cut me.
I get it.
In
Yeah.
and out procedure. Those are real surgeries though. Those people act like you just recover. I'm like, you still got those wounds healed?
Right.
Those scars got to heal?
Sure, your body has to get used to it.
Does BBL, do they have the scars on them? That's what bothers me. I'm like,
You see it on their belly button. You see when women who have BBLs, they take the fat from their stomach and put it in their butt. You see these awkwardly placed like Play-Doh stomachs. And then if it's a girl who have like a huge stomach, they got to replace their belly button because it's been so big. And if they put it up,
I didn't know that.
yeah, if you see like this awkwardly placed like
Awkwardly placed like the belly button right here.
Third nipple?
No.
got a third nipple? What
If
is
it's a
this?
woman who has a stomach right here and they get it sucked out, their belly button's gonna drop right here. So they have to get a new belly button, and it's like an awkwardly like somebody tried to iron a shirt. You know what I'm talking about? It look like this right here. Like see how my stomach is? It's like kind of wrinkled. That's what it looks like.
I thought that was from birth.
Oh man, it's like how you have a flat stomach with no abs. It's just like they just kind of tuck.
I've seen natural versions of that though.
Okay, all right, y'all being weird. Y'all.
I was being way weirder.
That's Deion.
So it is a tummy tuck. Yeah, that's pretty much a tummy tuck. So you'll see like what's awkward.
But I mean the scars on the butt. Are there scars underneath the
It gotta
cheeks?
be. It gotta be.
Do they just go through the butthole and insert it
Unless
in?
it's underneath. I've seen scars on the back,
Yeah, see, I
lower
don't like
back.
that. I don't like that.
But I mean,
I seen titty
I don't
scars.
really-
That turned me off.
I don't care. Like, there's a couple of them. There's some that are like lines right here where
Right.
they cut in.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a couple that are dots on the back, but are like at the same time, like
Yeah.
everybody like judge that be having acne on their back. So like, what are we talking about here? I don't mind.
Actually, I'm-
Anytime you see a girl, this is two things. Anytime you see a girl with a random tattoo in this area, like a tree vine or a rose vine.
Oh shit, the rose vine.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's either a C-section.
She's covering all the scars and the work and the.
Honestly, there should be doctors that
Funny.
are specifically do tattoos on like covering certain scars. Because if they usually put scars in the same area, I would have like a whole folder of
Yeah.
crazy things that work right there.
What
You
you want
know,
next? Like, what you want, ma'am? What you want?
Yeah.
She's going through it.
Ooh,
Ooh.
they had like a package deal.
Okay.
Like a BBL next to a tattoo parlor,
Okay.
next to a little gym.
All
you know?
for $30 to get it right here. It's
Well, I
in
mean,
a
you
plaza.
can't get a tattoo on it right
Well,
after.
not immediately. Yeah.
You acting like it's in the same plaza on the corner of Crenshaw. It's like all of them are attached.
Just transfer over.
I think we need to like as a whole be like less hard on like body augmentations, because we were just talking about ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Body augmentations, BBLs are gonna be the bottom tier at some point. There's gonna be a whole bunch of other stuff, so we might as well get used to it.
Right.
Getting used to it is happening.
Yeah.
It's definitely like, well, this is reality here.
I all I want is hair augmentation.
And that you could do that now. That's not even
No.
futuristic.
I mean, for you or for the woman?
Now, for me,
Okay.
I need a beard and I need Patrick Cloud locks.
You can't do the beard now?
Well, it's not as like livable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a little hat on your chin, and then it's
You want to be able to grow it yourself or just slap it on?
Right. Like I need some sort of surgery, so it will actually grow up my face.
Mm-hmm. Hey, have you ever noticed that like hair on our heads as men is the same distribution as like body on women? You know how it's like some women get like big boobs and not a big booty, or like big booty, not a big, and then someone's like, damn, you have both. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's like hair distribution for us. It's like some people get it everything up here and struggle right here, and then some people have a full beard and then they can't make nothing happen up here. Yeah. I just realized like you have a very good goatee connection. Right. Like it's almost like a video game character. Like you could take yours and put it on a bunch of other niggas and it'll work. I can't connect these. I be looking like Tony Stark. Sometimes it connect like this way. Sometimes it don't connect right here, and I be looking crazy. But I'm like, I'm cool up here. Yeah. But like the connection and the beard patchiness. Yeah. I feel like some people get all of it, but most people don't.
Yeah, you patch your beard too. Yeah.
So you're saying he didn't get either?
No. So that's why I keep it very. Well, usually it's very low because I gotta like make sure I'm like I can't be out here. Cause it just get patchy.
Damn.
It just get patchy.
That Mike knew you was lying.
Anyway.
You want me to stand back up?
Hey, you guys got a super chat.
Hey, Twills in the house. Yeah, thank you, Twills.
Twills, yeah.
Can you pin Twills?
Yeah, why not?
Come on, man.
Hey, man, make sure y'all, support the chat. Send some money.
Yeah, you know how much you had to pay Pat to be here? You think Pat comes cheap?
It's not true.
Where'd you go on this side?
Because we were supporting Pat.
You going in your shirt?
He was like, hang on 1 second.
Oh, my no.
Let me cough on my co-host.
Oh. God damn. What's up, chat? What's up, CMD?
You guys got to join us on Twitch, man. You guys would do so good over there.
Yeah, that's what Pat just said, dude. We got to do Twitch as well.
Because you guys got the setup. Most people don't have the setup.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I definitely need to figure out a way to do Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, all at the same time. I know it has to be some sort of program that does all that.
You guys don't use Streamlabs?
Since I think StreamYard does it, right?
Streamlabs? No, I don't have it.
It's a user-friendly OBS.
Oh, nice.
We'll talk after.
Yeah, please. But I do want to tell you about my day.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Rent's due today.
It's the first.
Rent's due today. Don't like how arrogant and cocky my landlord has been.
Oh, God. What'd he do?
Papa, she.
Are you talking about your landlord? Sorry. I got to clarify. Dion owns multiple things. You talking about like where you live, your studio? What
location?
Okay.
Yeah. So, come on, man.
That was crazy. We did it at the same time.
Versus that on my booty hole, man. Come on. So yeah, rent's due, and I was like, I gotta pay, and I couldn't pay all of it, right? So I paid a big chunk of it. And what I usually do is give it to the
Can you do that?
Huh?
Can you do that?
Yeah.
For who?
I mean, she's not going to be happy about it, but I paid.
No, go ahead.
I paid about 75%.
Okay, that was my. I didn't want to get too much into it. I just wanted to be like, was it half? Okay.
Yeah, I paid 75% of it, and so I usually pay it to the secretary. Like, here you go, and she just kind of write me, paid, and then give me a copy of the check and hand it off. But I went at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is usually lunchtime. Okay. So I walk in, door's locked. So I'm like, shit. So I was like, the only other option is talking to the landlord
directly.
Ugh. So she's very mouthy. So, hey, come on in, come on. So
in a good way, okay.
Yeah. But she's very like passive aggressive.
Sure.
She looked and she said, all right, so when can we pay the rest? And I was like, you think I'm doing this on purpose? Like, you think I'm purposely trying?
That seems like an understanding follow-up question.
Right. But also, it's like, you think I'm just like, I knew you was going to ask that. All right, since you asked, here you go.
No, she was just asking for the plan.
Right. I get it. But the thing is, listen. So Me scrambling because wasn't expecting her to ask that question. I was like, oh, yeah. I'm just kind of waiting for a few things move around here and there. She said, Mr. Lackey, when am I going to get my money? And I said, Nick, you are not going to pimp me right now in my face.
I hate to be this guy.
I know.
I hate to be you're in the wrong.
I know.
You're in the wrong.
I know. I 100% know, but I don't like when somebody say, when I'm going to get my money.
No. I get why you didn't like it. You didn't like it from the beginning. You paid 75%. But I'm just saying, if I went to a car dealership and I was like, I want that car that's $100,000.
Yeah.
And I gave them $20,000, they might be like, hey, what's the plan for the other 80?
Yes.
I'm just saying, I would probably expect that.
Yes. 100%. I'm not doing this on purpose.
Dion wanted some compassion.
No.
Dion
you're not getting no compassion.
Dion walked in, was like, hey, the hat crumbled up. Hey, this is all I can scrounge together. Hold on, somebody outside. Do you have $1, sir? No? Okay. Sorry, this is all I can scrounge up. Yeah. It's in a sock. He dumped it on. Yeah. Cling, cling,
Hey,
cling.
but the disappointment she had on her face when she looked at it, she said, all right. And she put it on her copy. She's like, so when can I get the rest of the money? So I was like, oh, so it caught me off guard. So I'm like, oh, so
Caught you off guard?
because I wasn't prepared to pay her. The other people just let it go.
This is not Dion's first rodeo. It's what you're hearing.
You went to your landlord,
Yes.
gave them 75% of the rent, which I'm assuming is a buff for the show.
Yeah.
And then said, I am surprised that they looked at me with disappointment, saying, dang, I expected 100% of the payment I needed.
You're missing a lot of the part.
Okay.
As in, like,
we've been waiting for the part that.
What I'm saying
I'm
is,
not about to give you no sympathy for this.
Listen, I wasn't never supposed to pay her. I always pay the henchman. So I wasn't prepared.
She's above henchman or below?
She's the boss.
So why are you surprised that she wants her money?
Because she said I was gonna come back. I wasn't gonna deal with it.
Dion, no.
So when I walked in, ready to kind of knock out a few henchmen, she said, "Come on, bring them back here." So I had to walk all through, and I'm like, I wasn't prepared for an excuse. Mm-hmm. So I had, because in my head I was like, I was just kind of like blindly paying, and she would have talked to me through.
So
email.
you were hoping to get some time. You were hoping to bring that bull. Get some time, and then eventually she'd be like, "Hey!" By that time,
she did give you time. She said, "Hey, so when should I expect the rest?"
Right. So in my head, I tried to like flub some kind of.
Dion said, "You shouldn't expect the rest."
Hey man, hey, I was like, hey, I'm doing my best.
I feel like 75% is a lot, lady.
It's not a lot.
This is 3/4.
This is 0.75.
Yeah, you should bring the rent down.
For one.
It's like, don't blame me.
This rent,
You should be charging me $500 a month.
this rent's way too high here.
This is your fault.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
I'm saying I wasn't prepared. It's like saying you wake up in the morning, you wasn't prepared to stretch. You were prepared to walk, right? But if all of a sudden a dog started chasing you, like, oh, why are we doing this? Like, yeah, it's a dog.
So what's the process usually, so I can see a and B?
Got you. I usually pay online, so I not talk to nobody.
And
right?
you can pay less than.
Right. But
and there's no questions.
They don't. She never talked to me.
Even if it's less than.
Yes.
Okay, so that part makes sense.
And then if I had to write a check, I would go talk to the goons, the secretary.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, all right, there you go. Have a good day, sir. Cool. I never had to talk
because
to them.
it wasn't really their job to it didn't matter to them personally if you didn't pay.
Job.
So if you walked in with 20% of it, they'd be like, okay, for sure. I'm telling.
That's it. And then
but this time you talk to the source.
I talked to the boss.
Okay.
She's like, I finally caught your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been doing this shit 2 years.
I need you to know that if you were selling drugs, this would have went horribly wrong.
You've been murdered.
Okay? If you were like, damn, I'm used to dealing with the thugs and the goons and stuff like that, and then they call you into Pablo, you can't be like, I can't believe he scalped me. I can't believe he shot my mom. That is crazy.
If Pablo asks, when am I getting my 25%? You're not making it out the door the home.
That's what I'm saying. You went up. You should have been prepared for everything. At the bare minimum, hey, when am I going to get the rest of my money?
Or at least run to your car real quick to gather your thoughts. Hold on real quick. I left my lights on.
I feel like that's a really basic question from the boss.
No.
Hey, when am I getting the rest? When are you going to make this 100%?
Dion has had clients who have paid him 75%.
But I also got light bills. I also got internet.
Dion's
Hey.
like, hey man, when can I get my 70? You can do this. Happens to you.
Yeah.
People don't pay you the whole amount. You don't ask them when am I getting the rest.
Well, I just won't give. I'll blackmail them for like pictures and stuff. As in, I just won't give you the pictures until you pay it.
So you just not gonna give them the rest.
I'm a criminal.
You a criminal.
Blackmailing.
To be fair, where we are in Los Angeles is probably a robbery anyways.
Yes,
like
sure.
your
Yes.
75% is probably double what you should be paying.
sure.
Absolutely.
So I fully understand that
Yeah.
part, you know.
Yeah.
It's just the hey, this isn't really what you asked for. But here. What? You want the whole thing?
It's the fact that Dion seemed offended.
What? No, I wasn't offended.
I wasn't prepared for you to
I
ask
brought
for
you 75%.
I wasn't prepared for you to ask for the full invoice.
What do you want from me?
How? Why not?
You one greedy bitch.
I am what some might call a
Damn.
Because-
None of us said that.
because I wasn't expecting she pretty much like, you got my money. She doubled back on it. I was like, I'm sorry, boss. I'm doing the best I can. And I just hate just like, when can I pay the rest? I'm gonna do. You think I'm doing this on purpose?
What if she was like, all
course
right,
not.
you don't have to pay the 25%, but you got to take this cigarette burn to the forehead. Would you take the cigarette
While I
burn?
live stream.
And she's like, all right, fool, it's fine. It's fine.
What if she was like, I have some things you could do to pay the rest of this? You doing it?
What are some things?
Whatever. Do you want to pay that money or not?
I think you know what some things are.
Well, I would negotiate.
Diddy acts.
Oh, boy.
I would negotiate per
She
stroke.
just reads off the Diddy trial. Everything that I list.
She wants you to oil her up.
And
You
then
doing
you-
it for the last 25%?
Yeah. She's not.
What if she?
She's not hideous.
What if she oils you up, and she says, "I get the strap."
Oh, whoa.
Taking that 25%.
Whoa. Come on, man.
I
25.
can tell you, man. That's one thing I have never crossed over. I know a lot of my friends do it, butt play, and
But she's
straps?
what put on the strap on her or
like, she put.
I think she was. I think he was implying
No.
she was wearing
No, I
it.
can't.
You have a lot of friends that do that.
I know a lot of my boys like, hey man, don't knock it till you try it.
That's a lot. What's a lot?
I would say at least 10 of my male friends who have been pegged. Yep. And I would say y'all know about 6 of them. Yep.
I'm not even dead ass. I don't even. I'm not interested in nobody else's business.
And I'm not telling nobody.
I know you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I know you wouldn't. But if you were like, yo, you know 6 of them, like I wouldn't. I don't even want to know niggas' business like that. Because at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna think anything different of them.
Right.
I dead ass don't even want to know.
Yeah. So it comes up.
For real?
It comes up.
Double digits?
Yes. And it comes up. You can tell who's in the butt play because if you say it like, yeah, man, she want to do, and it kind of like.
Wait.
Versus like.
You talking about like the girl has a dildo strap?
No, just like either like a butt plug or dildo.
A plug?
Yeah, like a kind of little finger or the little tiny little spades looking thing.
That's a butt plug, right?
That's a butt plug.
Yeah.
Beads. Yeah.
This thing?
Yeah. And a relative of mine, I'm clowning it, making fun of it at Thanksgiving. He was like, hey man, I'm telling you, a lot of men, you think you came hard, you do a little butt play, and that girl hit that spot and pulled it out right when you come. He said, you ain't never gonna come.
Pull what out?
As in right when you about to come.
The beads?
Yeah.
So it's like a Beyblade. It's like, you tell me when you're about to come. Yeen. It's like a chainsaw. That's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I heard, man. I never had any butt play, and I remember.
Wow.
this is my first like sort of. I had a what is it called? Not colonoscopy. I had one of those, but what is it?
Prostate?
No. When you get your thing flushed out.
Enema.
A colonic. I had a colonics.
Okay.
What is that?
You ever heard of colonics? So colonics is they put a tube in your butt and then they kind of pump it with water and probiotics and they flush out the whole like
the
it's
intestines?
Right. It's
How far does it go up? It goes through your
It will
intestines?
keep going until it becomes painful. So you go all up to your large intestines. So let me know when you can feel the warmth go up.
It's warm water?
Yep. And it pretty much blows up the balloon in your large intestines.
What balloon?
As in like your intestines are like this, like smashed up balloon. And then when you put water
the
in
tubes?
Yeah. And it's
Really?
Put water in and it's opening up like that. So when you get to
They're not just open tubes?
no, I mean if you're hungry,
For real?
if you're full, but there's gunk all around the tubes, all around it, because you get processed food and shit all around that hasn't made it all the way through.
Our intestines are closed like this?
It's yes. Why is it open?
Because I thought stuff was going
So you
through.
mean they're just flat?
It goes through when it's moving, yes, but it's essentially just like a flaccid balloon.
So you can't just look through it.
No, man.
Yeah, I thought they were like
Like
you know them
inner tubes?
Like
you,
little
know- you-
cords.
you ever had like a air conditioner that wasn't
No,
like AC?
man.
You know them like tubes that you know them tubes that you have to put out the window?
That's solid.
Just them open them open ribbed tubes?
No, they're like flaccid balloons, and then when you're moving, it's moving through your intestines. It's pushing through like a snake, like that. It's pushing through. So, but at the same time, it's gunk from just processed foods and ground beef and donuts. It's kind of not literally, but it was like it just stuck up between the walls. And stuff.
Listed the last few things he ate. Hey.
Yeah, man, it's all kind of donuts and ground beef and
Charlie Rancers and
I did not know that.
yeah, and then they just pump water in there and some probiotics to kind of reverse it.
and then you just blow up or something or what?
And then like, let me know when it's painful because it's get to a place of like it went too far and then you flush it back out.
So the point is to put the water so far up there that it's opening everything out
Yeah.
and then pulling some stuff out.
Sucking it back
They
out.
vacuum it back out or something?
Vacuuming back out.
Damn, I mean, I'm sure that's amazing for your body, but that sounds awful.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a video of this.
got
What are you
you.
about to
No,
pull
I
up?
do. I want to see one.
Oh, they're gonna go right up somebody's butthole. Here's a real one with the camera inside.
No, not that much.
Here's a real one right
But
here.
all that to say is, I did it, and I was like, yeah, man, I don't ever want to have.
It
this.
hurt?
It just felt like I don't want to enjoy this. It just felt
The liquid is brown because of the boo boo.
Yeah. Let me get a good one. Let's see.
Oh, that's the tube. That's that you can watch it.
Yeah,
That's a thick tube. That's
that's
what
a-
goes up your booty.
That's a big tube up the butt.
yeah.
That's might as well have
This is,
getting pegged.
Right here, that area right there.
Does it really
this
get that
is-
clogged?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
They pumped the.
This is a lot. This is
Oh, this is still the tube. That's not
Right.
even just the
No,
water.
Yeah, they gotta get past that.
But don't you have to clear that out?
That's so that looks exactly what it looks like.
Oh, this is
And then
disgusting.
they pump the water in there. So now they get to a place of now
So what? Wait, what was that gate
So
thing
that
that
right
they
there is-
unleashed?
unleashed. So if you have gunk in there, they will have a camera in there to go all the way up in there.
But why did they pass it?
They open up a gate, and now the tube of water goes in there clearly.
Sure, but aren't you supposed to be clearing that part out?
I guess it'll clear on the way
it
out.
will,
No.
It will once you start pulling out.
I feel like this ended too early.
Yeah, it did. I'm gonna show you another video.
I wonder who the artist was who had to do this job.
Yeah, they made like a damn gate, like a music festival gate in your booty hole.
And yo, boy, that whole.
What's up, Comb 1982? What's up, Taylor, Jamoya, Big Sis, Chris? Are you in LA? What's up, to Jesse?
Look at that.
I don't want this, but I feel like I should
Roy,
get this.
Jamoya.
Yeah. Look at that, dude.
What's up, Kai?
Look at that. Look at that.
Bro, that's a big tube up the dude's butt, yo. That's in his butt?
Oh, they ain't showing him that.
That part isn't in his butt though, right? It's like a smaller part.
No. Yeah. That's the tube coming out of. Look at the parasites in there.
No.
Parasite's having a party, bro.
Parasites come out.
Ah, this is...
Okay, too much. Let's see.
do the parasites one because I
You said do the parasites? Yeah.
I'm glad you guys can't see this. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can look it up on your own time. But
Yeah, look up a colonics procedure, y'all.
gross.
But yeah, see, and it's pulling it all out.
What is that?
It's just pulling up all the.
That's
gunk.
just plaque.
It's pulling it out.
It's plaque.
Yeah, this is just gunks of in your stomach.
That looks
that's
right.
being pulled out.
That's a lot in there.
They pump water all up in your
How
large
long
intestines.
are your intestines? Your large intestines? Aren't they
I think
like?
it's about your height.
They're long.
Yeah.
Like, including like if you attach them to the small intestines, it's crazy. Parasite. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're feeding off your stool in your stomach.
It looks like apple cider vinegar at the bottom.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm so mad.
What you mad about?
Because I have to get this.
You gotta get it.
You gonna
Like that
you
is
gonna live stream it
disgusting.
on the live stream.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're longer than
buddy.
6 feet. The it's just makes
Because it's just your body is.
You know what I'm addicted to? It's like
Wonderland.
you know that part of cleaning that's like you just got a bunch of harmful stuff out. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like when you vacuum and you see like a whole bunch of horrible stuff in there and then you have to just dump it out.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, damn, that was over there and it could have done some horrible damage and I was able to throw it away. So that's why like this is horrendous to me. But I feel like if people are getting it and that much stuff is coming out.
Right. It's just.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Years
I
of
wanna-
this. Yeah.
So wait, what happened when you
Why
got
does he
yours?
Go back up. Why does he just go back up? The second one.
This one?
Yeah, he's just like, get in there. Why are you just recording like this? Okay,
Yeah, and I do
all
remember her doing like this, like let that water get in there.
Did you see a bunch of stuff come out?
Yeah. I did 3 procedures.
Did you do like parasites too?
No parasites.
Yeah, I saw like whole cheeseburgers.
Stop it, man. So
He saw the actual food.
you didn't chew this at all, did you?
You saw a Chick-fil-A bag? Like, damn, you didn't even open it? Why do I see brands?
Speaking of, we're sponsored by Chick-fil-A right now. You be live streaming.
Hey, how long did it take?
It's about like a 45-minute procedure,
And it hurt?
and you'll lose weight. It doesn't
After you
hurt.
take all that.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt, but it definitely it's uncomfortable.
Does it prevent prostate cancer? Is this the stuff that like builds up for prostate cancer?
Sure.
That's scary. That'd be killing old black dudes.
Yeah, prostate. Yeah, I'm about to turn 40. I gotta get the whole checked soon.
Is that when it happens?
They say that's what you're supposed to do when you turn 40.
I'm gonna do it way before then.
Okay.
I'm 35. I'm gonna do it now.
Goddamn
I'm just gonna do all that now.
Yeah,
No,
get it
it's
out the
good.
way.
Are you a good eater? You a healthy eater?
You start laughing.
Are you a good eater? It's crazy. I'm getting better. I'm getting really like fresh with what I eat, just because I experienced what fresh food tastes like, and I started like realizing I like certain foods, like tomatoes. Like tomatoes to me were just like until I had like the fresh version of them, and now I'm like a fan, and I really want to eat. Now I still be a lot, but I feel like I'm way more like, once you like know about it and you're like conscious of it, I feel like everything changes, and I'm a little bit past that. So I am eating a lot better.
Do people think you're like all natural and stuff all the time?
I mean, ever since I had dreads, people just assumed vegan and all that stuff. But
Like, hey, where do you get your deodorant from? Do you make it?
right, it's like, nigga,
Hey, man,
I use
Target.
I do women's deodorant.
Secret strong enough for a man.
Literally,
It's like I do heroin.
No, but for real, I realized that women's deodorant was way better than ours.
Why is it better?
I fully use women's deodorant.
What do you mean that is better?
I think it smells better and lasts longer.
Oh, okay.
And I started to break out. Like, I used to do Old Spice all the time, and it my armpits.
It'd be
up.
hot,
Really?
right?
It's crazy because all the aluminum. Is this a?
This is an actual procedure. You should watch it from the beginning. This is how it happens. But yeah,
What is this process though? Like, what actually goes up your ass?
it's like a little tiny tube like this. We seen it,
And then it widens up?
It opens up, and then they put another one in here, the tube. the water. And that's what happens right there. They kind of just go through all it's the large intestines. And she's like, let me know when it's painful. That means it's like this.
From the jump, it's painful.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, look at it going, the connection here. It's like catching the subway here.
This price is painful.
Niggas is attached to the A train?
Yeah.
The ass train.
Yeah,
Bro, this,
buddy.
it looks horrible, but it looks like it's so good for you.
Right. But also, you can just go the other way and just drink some stuff that can kind of flush you out the other way.
How you know the water is clean that they're shoving in
You
here?
could do this the reverse.
I think it's like somebody said up here. Drink C Prep, and it's just like it goes a different direction.
You can drink this and get this same
Flush it out,
thing
yeah.
by just boo-booing a lot?
Yeah.
Okay,
What if
let's
this is
try
like
that
Flint
first.
water? What does that do to you?
You said Flint water?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
That's what they're shoving inside.
If you took a sip of Flint water, you'd probably get this procedure times 10. It'd probably like automatically expand your booty hole and your large intestine and just flush everything.
Like, what
out.
kind of water you guys some up there? Is this?
That's like that. Flint water to
Yeah,
water
right.
is like Captain America to us. Super serum. That's the Black Panther of water.
The reaction time be crazy. Yeah, ready? Here we go. On the count of 3. Oh,
Oh my God! And you're
Oh.
done.
It's like, hey, cut the live.
It has
I was thinking
happened.
Flint water as remember in RoboCop when a guy had the acid on him? He was like,
What on RoboCop?
RoboCop. You remember when a guy had the acid on him? Like,
I have a confession.
one of the
I haven't
biggest-
seen RoboCop
one
since
of
I
the
was a
biggest
kid.
scenes in RoboCop when he had the acid on his. No, you guys know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about over here.
I mean, I liked RoboCop. I just haven't seen it in so long. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, it's one of the greatest scenes ever.
Is RoboCop a good movie? Is it better than Terminator?
I think it's a phenomenal idea. I just hate that they had to show somebody's face.
His face when he
Yeah.
took it off?
No,
Yeah.
it's like what if his entire body is a robot? Well, keep going.
No,
Cover
you have
his
to you
chin
have
up.
to show the human. That's the whole idea is that he's human underneath.
I didn't like
there.
when they took his mask off and it was like this weird Darth Vader face, and like it kind of ruined the aura.
That's the whole idea, though. It's the humanity that he's a man, and they did all the cyborg
You
stuff.
can do
to
that
him.
through speech. You can be like,
But that's why he had
I
the
have
face.
emotions.
No, because
No,
you see a
I don't-
robot
'cause
trying
that's-
to be a human instead of a human.
He looked stupid.
Who's trying to find his humanity
He
again.
looked dumb.
Yeah.
No, they stripped his. You guys understand the concept? Come on, right? They stripped his humanity and made him a robot. So the whole journey is him finding his humanity again. If you just make him look like a robot, there's no human.
I didn't know that
idea.
was about. That's what it was about. Honestly,
Yes, he's bulletproof, but he can still get shot in the face. That's all I'm saying.
It's not the point of it at all.
Same with Batman when he was fighting Superman. Why is your mouth still open if you got this?
I mean, but even if he got shot in the mouth, he doesn't have organs, right?
like you still can bleed. I'm assuming.
RoboCop?
Like he still has brain.
Did he have
activities.
organs?
Yeah, he's still human underneath. He's a cyborg. He has human parts and robot parts.
But he had human organs.
He had some. I think his heart was still there, but there's it was like he was like pieces of him were together.
Yeah.
I feel like if he got shot in the mouth and if Batman got shot in the mouth, RoboCop would probably live.
Yeah, he'd probably be all right.
And Batman would be dead as hell.
Right. Like remember when Batman was like, I need to create this suit to fight in the Zack Snyder verse. He was like, let me create this suit to fight Superman. Like, nigga, why is your mouth still open?
So he can talk.
It's like,
You know what? That's my biggest problem with Marvel. Like, Nick, full battlefield.
Yeah.
And take the Iron Man helmet off to give a one-liner
Right,
to Spider-Man.
right.
Like, bro,
Keep that shit
there's
on.
like knives and lasers flying everywhere,
Right.
and you're just like, oh my God, I missed you. Like, deliver that line with the mask on. You're
Right.
fighting. Right? You're in war.
Every bullet misses him at that time.
Bro, that's like me. Like, we were in the trenches of Vietnam, and I take my bulletproof vest off to be like, yo, Dion, you okay? Like, why'd you do that? Keep it on.
take it off like my chest itch.
And they do it all the time too, because at first they get f***ed up, they're like, then they're like, God, listen, before I go, I was like, hey, you just dodged 12
Because the
bullets.
actor wants some FaceTime.
Yeah.
And I get it when it's like Iron Man, like my whole job is CGI. Like
Right.
it's never me.
Right.
So when I talk, give me my voice.
I totally get it. Because Robert Downey Jr. top dollar. We're going to show his face as many times as possible.
Or he wants that.
But at the same time, okay, we're gonna use your face.
I would have wanted to be like Cap to the point where it's like everything on set is me, but it's like it makes sense for my face to be on it, you know, as opposed to like Iron Man or Spider-Man where it's like you would literally have to take the mask off for me to say something.
Yeah.
It's like that doesn't make sense.
If you have the
anymore.
mask on, do you have to do your own stunts and some of that stuff too, or what? I would never be in this suit.
I don't think so because like I've seen some things where it was like Captain America when he had the thing on.
Yeah.
If he jumped from a building to building, like Chris Evans ain't doing that shit. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. It's tough. I feel like it's like superhero to superhero. Like Scarlet Witch and Captain America and Doctor Strange, they're in the suit the whole time.
Right.
You need a nigga looks like you from this way.
Yeah.
But everybody else is just CGI.
I know Scarlett Johansson and Hawkeye. They hate like we are here working. This is our movie. But Iron Man is like in Fiji telling me something. Y'all still filming? I'll send my voice.
Right. Or he just has to do the green screen with the little Jarvis stuff, and he's just like, "Oh my God, what's going on?"
That shit.
And then he goes to the premiere. And he's just like, "Damn, that's what I was doing. I put a nuke through the sky in New York." Like, cool.
Is he the greatest comeback of all time?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. That's quite the comeback. He was a crackhead.
Yeah.
Getting made fun of, and to come back and be Iron Man for little money compared to what it should have been. But is that the greatest career comeback in the history of any profession of anything?
What's the black version though?
What about Steve Harvey?
What's the comeback?
Well, he had no fall off.
The hair, but
But he keeps
Keeps the job.
rebranding himself. Like you don't even look at him as like a stand-up comedian no more. Like he's a funny person now, but like he had a TV show.
But what's the fall off?
That's why I said he had a fall off.
Oh, okay.
That was the.
I know. And we edited that part out.
Because there's some people like Samuel Jackson was on crack before.
He was.
Yeah, he was a crackhead before.
Okay, then he's the.
But he didn't have a fall off.
He was on crack.
Yeah, but we didn't know him when he was on crack.
So
by the time we seen him, he was a star. But I'm talking about
that's even more impressive. That means you. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. was successful, and then he went on crack. So all the people who hired him for movie studios was just like, "Damn, Robert's on crack."
It's not a career comeback. He was never on. He was never a big star. He was just doing crack.
He was doing movies in the 90s.
Great PR.
He was, but this was all before crack. Anything you seen him do on TV, it was before crack. By the time he did what's the Pulp Fiction, he was clean.
You're talking about Sam Jackson. I'm talking about Robert Downey.
Yeah, but I'm saying
he got into Hollywood, then had a drug fall off.
Right.
So what I'm saying is the casting directors were like, "Damn, what about old boy? Oh, he's on crack? Oh, for sure." Like once a casting director is like, "Oh, Chaz is on crack," they might never consider you again.
Right.
So for them to be like, "Oh, Chaz, the dude who's on crack? Oh, for sure. Let's cast him as Iron Man." You know what I mean? Like that to me is harder than going through a whole bunch of stuff and then getting into Hollywood.
No, we agree there.
Okay.
We agree on that for sure. That's what I was saying. The Samuel Jackson, but he wasn't big first. He wasn't popular first. It was after the cleanup. So I'm like, who was the guy who was like? Is there another?
Wait,
version?
no, but that's what I'm saying. Is that Robert Downey Jr. made those connections first, then got into some trouble, then came back.
Right.
So he was already like, "I'm white. Come on, let's do this."
I'm talented.
But Sam Jackson already had like, damn, it's hard to get into the industry, period.
Mm-hmm.
He went on crack and then got into the industry and then became all of this stuff. So that might be a little bit more impressive.
He was on crack for a long time, got clean, then I think he was doing plays.
That's
he was on
crazy.
crack, but he wasn't doing movies.
What I'm saying is like, okay, imagine I've been on crack for the last 10 years, right?
Yeah.
You guys are cool with me and stuff like that, but you're like, he ain't gonna make it though. You know what I mean? Right. Like he's doing auditions and stuff on crack. And then I'm Nick Fury. You'd probably be like, whoa, what the Pat? Like that's crazy.
Right.
As opposed to like Brad Pitt coming in, he's doing some movies, then he has a bad stint and you don't see him for a while, and then he talks to the same people. He's like, I'm clean. Let me get a chance. That's what I'm saying. Like bouncing back from crack, then becoming crazy.
He's not as, I know somebody. He's not as big. Charlie Wilson. You heard his story?
That was on crack.
I don't know his story. I know who he is.
Yeah, Charlie Wilson. He talks about it a lot. Obviously, he's with the Commodores, right?
I mean, at one point, all
Parliament?
those dudes, James Brown, all them cats was on crack.
Yeah, and they kicked him out the group, and then he ended up going solo. Had a mediocre career, and all the R&B people was like, "Hey, you was one of my heroes," and they kept featuring him in music and stuff. And the Gap Band, yeah, there you go, the Gap Band. But he talks about it a lot. He's like, I was on crack. He's like, I'm so glad that my girl stuck around me, and she's like, she knew what I was doing.
That's beautiful. But like, I studied like music in like the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. Them heroin. I feel like hard drugs and music go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's way easier to be strung out and make beautiful music, but I feel like showing up to set and having a heroin addiction or a crack addiction, that is a different beast.
If you have a guy and he's on time every day and he's like, hey, listen, man, I've been on crack, I'm in and out, but he's great employee all the time. Nothing's stolen.
Do your thing.
Nothing's ever stolen. He's on time. He finishes and he's like, all right, time to go smoke crack. I was like, would you keep him around or you got to be like,
as his employer, I would invest money in getting him help.
You're not going to give it to him, are you? Because he's going to go buy crack with it.
No. I would invest money in the help.
Okay.
And if they refuse the help, but they're also being great, like in my projects, I would try my hardest. I would invest, because at the end of the day, like, the problem with Hollywood is that there will be a studio and somebody will be super talented and really like worth a lot to them, and they won't care. They won't even help. They won't treat them as a human being, and they'll let them crash out as long as they're creating them hits. I feel like the difference between me and probably why it would be harder for me to get in that position is I would want to see them do better. Not only because at that point I would probably respect them as a human, but also it's just like, that. How could you just stand by and let that happen just because it's happening for
what
you?
if you get them clean and their music sucks? What if you
I think
take
that's
all that
better.
time to clean them up, then it's like,
I think that's better, because at the end of the day, if they're just strung out, that also has a shelf life. So they can give you a 2-3 movie trilogy that's beautiful and then crash out and they're useless after that. So I would rather see them get clean and see the actual talent dry up, and then it's like, okay, I can't hire them as in movies anymore because people aren't showing up for it. But that person as a person can live their life and be good. Then I could just, like, if you're a casting director, get somebody else. It's a rotating door of talent. Like, I'm not gonna watch somebody die just so I can get a Dark Knight. You know?
What if they realize that now they don't have the talent and the success anymore? They go back on the harder drug binge.
Come on, man.
And they could have just had the nice little strung out you were giving them before. I was fine giving them my one little smack a day.
I mean, at that point, it depends on how much they want to be helped. Because I'm always willing to help.
Here's a better scenario, Pat. If it was a hearsay rumor and I'm the lead actor, Chaz was like, you know, Dion's on the heroin, right? But you don't see no signs of me being on heroin.
Yeah.
But
he twisted it between his toes, not his elbows, man. Between his toes, man.
And then you're the person who pays us, right? And then I'm like, hey, you got the money? And would you be like,
that's a sign.
Or you be like, hey, before I give you this check, I would like to
check you in to rehab.
Would you give me the money freely?
What's your deal? Am I paying you before you do the work or after?
We're done. It's wrapped.
Okay.
So now you like, oh, man, I don't want to ruin your life. You have so much more, but you haven't seen no sign. But you kind of like, you see like a little itch, like, hey,
yeah,
big money coming, big money. Here we go.
Right.
Like, I'm not giving you the money, or you can be like, hey, let's talk.
Absolutely, I'm giving you the money because you did the work, and contractually you did the work, and I pay you. That part of your life is not my concern. So in terms of like, hey, before I give you this money, I'm going to give you a talk. Like, no, here's the money. You did what you needed to do. Thank you for being as good as you are. But as a friend, I am going to talk to you for one of two reasons. Number one is like, damn, I see signs. And as a homie, regardless of our professional relationship, I want to see you do the best you can. Even if I never work with you again, I want to have this conversation with you. And then on top of that is like, if what we did was just a success, it's like, and I deal with this in comedy. It's like, yo, we're working together. You're like a star of this. I don't want to see you go down this road because it can be bad, you know? And it really depends on just like the gray area that I'm in, whether it's more like, am I a casting director more, or am I kind of like in the middle where I could be considered a friend, you know? Right. And if I can be considered, if our relationship is like more on the friend side, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna be like, yo, you're not doing this. But if it's really like I'm kind of overstepping, but it's just like I care about you as a human being, I'm gonna throw you that olive branch. But at the end of the day, it's like it's not my place. So I'm very respectful about how I do it, but I'm going to do it because even if I don't know you like that, if I see signs of it, it don't matter how much money I'm making with you. It's just like I just want to see somebody do.
This happened to me.
Yeah, for
This
real.
happened to me real time. But not.
Who were you?
I tell you, I gave it.
Were you the cracky or the?
It was me. All of me. I was talking to myself. Here's the money. Oh, thank you, brother.
You gotta stop doing this, brother.
I was
Son, that
talking to
crack in
myself.
my hand.
It's like this was your production. You were just in the mirror.
So I had obviously my 30th birthday party. I had like a karaoke thing, and we had free drinks was on the house. And one of my homeboys' girls was like, "Hey, so and so might show up at the party. All right, can you please not give him a drink ticket because I don't want him to be drinking. He's been on the sauce, and it's gonna get real bad real fast."
Sure.
So it's my birthday party. So I'm like, God, now I gotta kind of babysit and watch and see if he comes.
Right.
So halfway through, I would say 2 hours in my birthday party, he shows up. Hey, happy birthday, bro! Came by bearing gifts, right? So he was like, cool. You said open bar? I was like, yup. In my head, like, I got a drink ticket for you, but I haven't gave it to him. So we're doing karaoke, and then he waited till I got off. He was like, hey, they say you got the drink tickets? I said, and I was like,
He plotted it strategically.
Yeah. So I'm looking, and I said, let me see if I can get some more. And I felt like I can't be like, hey, your girl told me not to.
Oh, it was his girlfriend who said that.
She,
Oh, wow.
She gave me a heads up, like, don't give him any drinks. Don't let him drink. So I said, let me give him. Let me see if I have any more. And
Why not? Why can't you say, "Hey, listen, dog, your girl said."
because
You can't
this-
say you. Well,
Why not?
what the
like an intervention, intervention. Yeah.
Yep.
Why am I taking the heat for this? Why can't I be like, listen, your girl told me you was having a bit of a problem.
Man,
Okay, you
she
should
always doing it.
leave. You're getting kind of loud. You should
Honestly,
leave.
I wouldn't know what to do in
Right.
this scenario.
Right. So,
Let's keep it. I would have just kept it real. I'm like,
I did the whole. I'm looking for it, and then
Was his addiction public or private?
very private. You would have never known.
So what the you even do?
You
pull
would
them off
never
to the
know.
side. Hopefully, you do
No,
it while the
this
music
my
is still
party.
That's all
on.
you.
Well, they came up to you, right?
Yeah.
That's all you
I'm
can
not
do.
trying to make this in part about him.
You can't make it random. You can't just be like, "I'm sorry, man, you don't get one."
You got to be like, hey, somebody else comes up, they're singing.
Yeah. No, man.
Why not?
I don't
Ain't with him,
even
but
know
like,
how to.
You nickel?
What?
You can't.
I
Well,
ga-
no,
I
you
gave
can't.
you a Rolex.
And your fucking me before you lose them.
For you lose one.
Before you lose them. It's grabbing me like that. Are you out your
Yeah.
mind?
So what?
You
happened-
must be drinking, dog. You gonna grab me like that.
Are you drunk? Not yet. Not yet, nigga. Just you bite me, nigga. I'm giving drink ticket, nigga. I know you got it. What you got? Nigga?
What's that? Don't
What
put
you
his
got?
hands on
Right
me
with
like
your
that.
little pocket right here. Nigga. After me.
Was he sober or was he drunk already?
You can smell like he's already had one. Cause I think he already bought one. He's like, oh, there's an open bar, and he was like, oh, let me get the tickets.
Oh, he bought from the bar and
Yeah.
then learned
He
about
came
the
back.
open bar.
He came back, and then here's the thing. After he realized that I wasn't giving him a drink ticket, he just started buying them normal. And I felt bad. And I was just like, not only is he still drinking, he's losing money where I could have gave him. But also, I'm preventing him to go crazy.
No. Yeah, because if you have it's an open bar, I'm gonna get more drunk than if it costs money. You're gonna get less drinks
You're
if
not
it
gonna
costs.
stop an addict from being an addict.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. When they're around and the stuff is around, it's happening.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna happen slower. If it's an open bar, you're probably going even harder than you usually do.
Right. Because it's a bottomless pit right there. It's
Right.
a buffet of alcohol.
It's like if we were all addicted to coke and there was a cocaine mountain right here, we would probably do the entire thing.
Right.
But if there was a dealer outside that was paying $80 for a line, how do you buy coke?
Yeah, I don't know. A bump?
Do you buy by the line?
Yeah, you buy
Like
Look at
let's
these
say we bought
rookies
4
over here.
lines or 3 lines. We're probably going to like pay at least, even if we were like, let's keep buying them. We're probably gonna pace ourselves differently than if it was just all free.
Right.
Hey man,
Right.
I'm not babysitting you. You're just gonna have to have a horrible.
And if it was also my
I'm not.
party, then it's like, tell someone else to deal with this.
Right.
I'm not dealing with that.
Hey,
That's
look,
crazy.
Hey, look. When you have an addict and you deal with an addict, you're not stopping this addict from doing addict shit. stopping this addict.
So, but it's your party.
Which is fine. So now I'm either gonna dedicate my time to stopping this addict, or you're gonna continue enjoying your party.
Exactly.
So now you have your choice, right? I'm not about to stop the party for this addict doing addict stuff. The addict's gonna do it anyways, and you're only gonna make a bigger scene. You're gonna piss them off. There's no functioning thought of logic going on with an addict being in addict mode. It's not happening. They're gonna feel all that shame, all that stuff comes after they sober back up. Mid addiction, during the act, there's nothing you're gonna do that's gonna stop that person from drinking and not make a scene.
Would you fight him?
No.
What if the girlfriend or sister or whoever it was like, yo, he takes rejection kind of rough. If you don't give him a drink ticket, he's gonna suck you.
That's the rough.
So now, like,
is that right?
all the
you're not gonna
morals,
give me a drink ticket?
all the morals and stance that you just gave us, does it shift a little bit if you knew, like, you were just like, addicts are gonna do addict stuff. I am not dealing with it. If you knew that someone was gonna try to suck you, if you did it, does that change anything, Chaz?
I feel like I should be able to stop him from sucking my
You
dick.
can't. He's like the juggernaut.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Before I invited him.
If you stop him,
Okay.
you're getting.
Okay. Before I invited him, did I know he had the juggernaut dick?
No,
inside
It's
of
the
him?
same conversation that Dion had.
Okay.
With
Hey.
the girlfriend up top was just like, just so you know, it's either give him a ticket or you could tell him that to chill out. But it's like it's a crazy addiction. Like you really
Which
can't let him
one
drink.
gets him to stop from trying to suck my dick violently?
If you let him feed into his addiction.
Oh, I'm gonna let him feed into his addiction anyway.
But it completely goes against what the girlfriend and what people trusted you to.
So what? Who trusted me all of a sudden?
It's your party.
Wait a second. I had an open bar party. We're not Chaz. We're trusting you not to let him drink.
I'd be
What?
like-
Don't
I'd be like, yeah, why the fuck did you bring this nigga? Why
Don't
did you
come.
bring Jugger throat. Why did you bring? That's your fault. Don't make me do. I'm calling the police.
She video chat like, you see my eye? That's what I couldn't stop him. He's abusive.
You see
If
my
I
jaws?
have a crack party and you go, hey, listen, my crackhead cousin's coming. Don't let him have crack. Like, hey, this is nothing. It's free crack. Every single crackhead in the county
you had an open
is
crack?
coming here to do open
You had
crack.
an open rock party.
It's an open rock, baby. From 9 to 2.
Hey,
Open
if you
rock.
were a crackhead, that sounds fire.
It's fire.
Open rock.
So now you're gonna tell somebody, he's like, oh, they're having an open rock party? but you can't go. Stop me. I suck everybody. I'm cracked out.
Last stop me bust 3 times.
And I hate his ass out. You can't stop me, baby. You can't stop me.
Imagine waking up from being knocked out, like he's like getting hit, like no. No, already choked you out.
Please.
He's like, I'm gonna suck. They're not, nigga.
Oh, what do you know? You're not invited, cracky.
Yeah,
Imagine
okay.
have like a taco truck, like a crack. You like, okay,
And
check.
mind you, if that was the repercussion, the party's over. Party's done. As soon as you busted, hey,
You can't
why'd
just,
you invite me?
you can't let that happen and keep the party going, right?
Hey guys, I thank y'all for coming out. Oh, I ain't come yet.
you see the drinks at the bar, you be like, hey, I thought you stopped him. You like, man, I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't stop it, man. I'm
Let's
sorry.
just say I was convinced.
That nigga's relentless. He is persistent.
I'm all torn up, but I'm relaxed. Yeah, you know what? We had an understanding. Yeah, we had an understanding, and you can't stop someone from having a good time. I'm gonna go lay down.
Yo,
I'm gonna go sleep this off. Whoa.
Could you imagine a gang of that 2 niggas in your arm, 2 niggas in your legs, and 1 no! Like, no! You were like, stop! You were like, God! You were like keep going to they hold you down like this. You're like, no!
I mean, no, that's terrible.
What bunch of sick am I around? What is happening?
Terrible.
That's a terrible rape.
Trying to bite them off.
And then you start enjoying it, like, your yelling start getting lower, like, I hate y'all!
Jesus.
I'm not gonna bust.
What if you had to pretend to enjoy it and then they're like, oh, this nigga.
And they stop.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Oh, he likes him. Let's go find somebody else.
You nigga
fight.
You sick. You
Look, I'm over here enjoying it, little bitch. Let's go find someone else.
You sick.
That's jazz, man. I don't be
This
doing
was Pat's scenario. Pat literally said, what if he was gonna suck your dick? Not a Pat scenario?
That is the premise.
Was that
Holding someone down in the X-Men logo and sucking their dick. Get there. That was the sick part. Y'all added that. Y'all added unnecessary
that was us.
spices.
That part was us. Yeah. Okay. We put it like that.
Yeah, that was us.
I
That
didn't
was
carry the one.
Yeah. Split his cheeks open. He's just going in slow.
Oh my God. I need some more Dr. K.
Oh boy. This episode is sponsored by Dr. K.
Dr. K.
Yeah, not to be confused with Dr. Pepper. This is Dr. K up in here.
Dr.
What
K.
does K mean?
Kroger. Clan.
Dr. Kroger?
Dr. Clan. It's the
Dr. Kroger.
Dr. KKK. The clan juice.
Yeah, it is. Dr. K.
Is that a grape flavor? Is that a purple can? Dr. K. It tastes like the aluminum it comes in.
Yeah.
This episode's just as unhinged as Meant to Hear was on. Okay,
Hey, we up.
Dr. Cocaine with the K.
Dr. Cocaine.
Dr. Dandruff podcast. Hilarious.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
great-
Dr. Dandruff. Dr. Dandruff up in here. What's
He's
up,
on roast
yo?
me. What up?
Yeah.
What up, dandruff?
Let me tell you something. We were talking to Britton about roast me. Mm-hmm. The tough part is I'm great for about 2 roasts. And
Okay.
you be like, well, this is y'all just go ahead and have your way with me.
Nah.
That's like
Now you're just a
but
pinata.
that's like telling the Lakers coach, like, I'm good for like 6 points. Rest of the game,
Yeah.
useless.
Yeah. 'Cause essentially, you just keep remixing the same insults, and I'm tapped out.
That's the scary part.
Yeah.
What's the trick of it, Pat? What makes you successful?
So I mean, I'm not a comedian or a roaster, really. I mean, I'm good at roasting, but I don't consider myself a roaster. So when first of all, I kept the show going for seasons before I was ever in it. Like it was when it was in it, it was like a fan request. So I know the rules. I know like how much input you need to stay on. And like some people do too much input and get kicked off early, but then some people don't do enough input because they're scared and then they get kicked off for that. So I've kind of like I know the rhythm of it. So I pretty much like I'm like the person in a group assignment who gives like the bare minimum.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I give enough so to where no one would be like this do nothing. But I don't give too much where it's like, hey, give somebody else a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that's honestly my roast style too. Like people like CP, Billy, they're like volume. Boo, they're like boom, 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 boom. I just shot out 10 jokes and
Tap out.
4 worked.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like if you send out 3 jokes and 1 worked, that's a less,
Right.
you know.
Percentage.
So I'll just kind of sit back and find a pocket because I also don't want to be like doing too much, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll send in enough to not get me to detention, and if it's like a big joke, then I'll be like, I'm good.
The tough part
That
is,
makes the edit.
the tough part is, I gotta fire one. You gotta
Right.
find that little double dutch to jump in.
But it's like war. It's like war. It's like if you're infantry, you just need to be boots on the ground shooting. You know, it don't matter if you shoot henchmen, if you shoot the main target. If you're a sniper, you got 20 bullets to your name, and you better kill a high value
Right.
target,
Right.
even if it's like you stood there for a few days and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I feel like it's kind of like quality over quantity for sure for me.
As soon as you dive in, you can't mess up. We be like, nigga, you look like the
That even if you've been on fire for the last 5 minutes, that's
Yeah.
a bad. You just
Yeah.
can't. That's tough.
yeah.
And
you
then
he like, I
it's
had a
happened to
fire
all of
one.
us though. It's happened to all of us.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I'll edit it out though. Unless it has something to do with your storyline, then I'll be saving a lot of. You got episodes like I did that, and I'll be like, bro, I cut like 30 jokes from you.
Yeah, like nigga,
I saved your life.
your IG numbers be a lot lower right now.
Niggas be like, all right, bro, you don't remember it how it was. You remember it how the audience took it.
Yeah.
You have a live audience in there?
So that's the thing about roast me is like it went from us shooting for 40 minutes and me cutting it down to maybe 15 to 20. But the last season was produced by Caffeine, which is a live app, and they said they needed at least an hour. So we had to add a lot to the show, mainly like things to keep the energy up and rotations.
Right.
But that hour ended up being pretty usable. And then when I cut it down, it was only like 40 minutes. So I was like, okay, this can be a long form type of thing. So I would say that it can be that long. It just depends on what it is. The first few seasons to me was like a highlight reel because I was this new producer. It would be like, we shot for 40 minutes. All these jokes hit. I put all of those together. But then I started thinking of it like a boxing match where it's like you need misses, you need jabs, it's a sport, so you kind of need those lows, and it makes those big jokes huge, as opposed to just like huge joke. Like no boxing matches, haymaker. You need blocks, you need like complete misses, you need jabs, you need setups and all that stuff. So it just made me more patient with it.
I can imagine how hard it is to edit when everybody's talking over each other.
That's a big thing too. I mean, but you know, with anything with a large group, and that's kind of my specialty is like group settings, you know. And there's just gonna be like, even with great taste and stuff, there's just gonna be great moments that are ruined because everybody wasn't really in the right rhythm. So I'll take it out completely. But
that sucks.
I mean, it's about chemistry too. It's kind of like you said, it's like double dutch. People jump in, and it's about also being patient.
You had to fire some friends.
I mean, since the beginning, for sure.
Of course, that's normal.
With Roast Me, it's mostly everybody I fired on a corporate level has been for like stuff that's very much so like it's not me, it's other stuff. You know, here's statistically why I had to do this. Roast Me is more like fighting. Like people don't know. Like Roast Me has armed security now. Fighting on that.
Wait a second. Other comedians are fighting other comedians?
You went
Here's
too far.
The thing. Well, it's not. Okay, there's that like bad sport, but that's rare. A big thing is like, as a producer, you have to know what you're getting yourself into. Like these aren't people professional, used to being on set, used to certain things, you know.
Right.
At roast.
Right.
So it's been everything from like hierarchy, where people feel like they should have gotten things over it. Like we've had gangs outside waiting for people. We've had like, you know, full almost fights on set. My biggest mistake was like we went to Atlanta and we did a Roast Me out there, but I didn't know any word of mouth. So word of mouth in Atlanta was just like funny, and I just brought them all together. I didn't know about the internal city beefs that people had.
So
there were people who actually didn't like each other. But me as an inexperienced producer, I didn't do that extra homework.
Right.
And I'm watching two people, and I'm like, this doesn't seem.
This stop being fun. Yeah.
Right. And then there's other elements where it's like a big thing with us is that we hire a lot of women in like authority positions, you know, like a lot of the executive producers, line producers, a lot of those are women, you know, and we love that. And we've seen so much success since we started doing that. The only problem is that if we don't take the certain like there was a set where I was on set directing, there was a whole fight outside, and everybody who was trying to stop it were women. I didn't even know about it till we wrapped because it didn't get too bad. But it was like, yo, we can't do that anymore. So it just kind of became those things that it's like this. We know what it is. It's a lot of niggas gone wild, but at the same time, we
niggas is a great title for it.
Hell no, that sounds like Girls Gone Wild.
Wild.
Like
blurred text.
I thought it was because niggas too much. It's like, hey, that was real. Yes, my mom. Kroger's. What, nigga?
It's crazy. It's rarely that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they're comedians that roast.
Right.
But I think where we mess up is ego, because we've had people getting roasted to oblivion, and then after when we cut, they looking at us like, oh, y'all got favorites, y'all doing fake laughs, blah blah blah, because they're embarrassed.
Yeah.
And then they like
roasted to oblivion.
We had one time where like one of the niggas fight one of the producers that we had, And it's like, man, that would have ended horribly.
Yeah.
That would have ended horribly on the spot and afterwards.
Yeah.
Like you would have been done.
Actually, Pat, this might be a great show, bro. Hold on now. Just hear me out.
You mean like the Love Island of roasters?
No.
No.
Love Island is nuts.
No. You should have these cats roast and be like, I want to fight. And they'd be like, do you accept the challenge thing? And then there's a whole nother separate ring on the
They
other
have
side.
that for basketball. I saw that. They have that for chess and basketball.
I saw the chess boxing.
If you're losing in one, you put on gloves and just start scrapping. And I was like, yo.
I didn't see that for boxing.
fire.
I mean, for basketball. I saw that for chess boxing.
It makes way more sense for
But it's like every
basketball.
other round.
Chess, like, niggas, right? But I mean, with basketball, like, that's almost physical. So if you could stop it from ruining the basketball game and have fighting. And
If you're
put them
losing
in,
10-2, it's like, I need a knockout to win this game.
I would love that for roasting.
Put the gloves
That would
on.
be fire.
Yeah, bro. If there was a sanctioned fight and you had a ref, some gloves, everybody agreed, like, you gotta.
Most to it are with good sports, because honestly, like I'm at the point, and you kind of have to be in it for a minute, but I'm at the point where if I get flamed up,
Yeah.
it's still really enjoyable to me.
Right.
But you kind of have to sit in that role where you're just like, man, shut up. But a lot of times, it's funny as hell to me. And what a lot of people realized is like, when you get flamed up, you're a part of a moment now.
Yeah.
There are some people who just go in, they don't do anything, nothing happens to them, and they just, nothing happens.
Yeah.
I've seen people get better tickets in their comedy from getting flamed.
Yeah.
And it's not even like they had a good episode. They just had so much recognition from getting flamed up that they're part of a, and the audience doesn't care. They're not
Right,
gonna like
right.
come up to you and be like, ha ha, I hate you. You know, they're gonna be like, yo, that was a really funny moment and you were part of it.
Let's do it, Pat. Bring me on for my 2 jokes and let me roast me up.
If you, absolutely, bro. Let
me do it.
Yeah, you guys can both be on the show.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna act that little face.
And I will say the newer formats that we're doing, like elimination, it's better for people who don't roast a lot, because that classroom energy is hard to jump into. But this new elimination is like people aren't talking over each other. It's really more for writers, and people can really like come through and say what they need to say. And
I'm doing some evergreen roasts.
yo, mama is so fat.
It's gonna work for everybody. Like I gotta get out here.
Anyways, man. So, Pat, just keep on going.
I gotta leave. Yeah. So, what do you think about the political state?
Down.
I do have one more question, though.
Yeah.
You got time for one more question? Before?
I'm out.
Okay. So, I was wondering, has anybody started seeing be more polished? Like, out of all the niggas, somebody who came around and they're like, oh, okay, I'm starting to understand a little more. I'm starting to understand.
Roast me specifically?
Any of those niggas who you have to see people who just start coming around being like, okay, he's starting to get it. He's starting to understand the business
Dion?
side.
Roxy. Specifically the squad cast, Dion, Roxy, Brody. We're starting to have regulars, you know, on the DIYS stuff, because it's crazy. Different shows have different audiences, so there's different reactions.
Sure.
On the DIYS side, you know, like you guys both actually. Malcolm has been having crazy viral moments on our show. Chris Sneed, shout out to him. He just had the special.
Yeah, congrats,
and then
Sneed.
there's like, you know, stuff on Worst Taste, you know. Cleo's always been popping on that, so that doesn't really count, but that's more on the
In the roast me, you've seen the same. You've seen people like start getting a little less.
me, Black Ron,
Man, dude.
and damn, it's been a minute since I watched it. But there were some definitely like people who didn't do as well in the classroom, but it was just a new format for them, and they really got to shine. Like Brody. Brody's turnaround has been insane, because at the beginning parts of Roast Me, he always had good moments. And that's the thing about Brody, is like whether he's on the offense or defense, he's always had good moments.
Yeah.
But CP really dug into him for a couple of viral jokes that stuck for a minute. And then elimination, it seemed like he turned that around. So I'm seeing that switching up the format gives different comedians and different styles chances to shine.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, man. I gotta get back.
I got nothing, man. That's it. Thank you,
My
Pat.
God, yeah.
Appreciate y'all for watching in the live. Appreciate y'all. Oh, you're gonna do the thing real quick.
Gotta do the thing. Pat never seen it before.
Got to do the thing.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lacroix and Chaz. Now, check, please.
Do you mind if I give him some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Type XD is high key, the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except me. Things get darker than elbows and Wesley. It's sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Chad Rogers, Big Daddy from Lansing. I'm lactose, ENT. I guess we paying for the bills, so give us another.
Check, please.
What in the 90s? That was like Martin. Whoa. Holy shit. I was prepared.
You know what's funny is
I thought this was going to be just like, hey, bye guys. Jesus Christ. Scene.
and the funny thing is I told him we should do that in DYS. DIYS.
That was hard. How long did it take y'all to make that up?
Lag.
The opening of this was crazy. When I said when we first started this, he could not beatbox for nothing.
Oh,
So he had to take like a YouTube tutorial of how
I
to
did not
beatbox.
do
That was some training.
I did not do any of that sort. But
Wow.
first we just used to do the check, please.
Oh,
That was the origin. It was just that, and then I think we were somewhere.
we were
Dion was
at
like-
Flappers, and somebody and Tahir was like, "Yo, do the opening thing." So always said, "No, check, please." And then
That's how y'all start, or that's how y'all end?
That's how we started it.
Oh, wow.
And then Malik S was like, "That's it." And Dion was like, "Watch this." This nigga came back with a whole intro song.
Oh, so it started short, and then you extended
And then
it.
Malik was like, "That's it." And I was like, "No."
You went home.
I was like, "It can't just be it." I was like, "I need more."
That's
Yo,
tricky.
Pat, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, y'all. This was
Appreciate
fun.
you, bro.
Always a good time with y'all.
Yeah, man. It
Shout out
got
to
a
the
little
audience
wild.
for, requesting me. That's cool, y'all.
Yeah, they by name. They were like, "Bring Pat." It's like, we got you.
Oh shit! My cousin was here since 2:10. Damn, remember I told to my cousin?
Oh, he was trying to waiting to be let in.
Y'all locked the door on him.
Oh wow, he did not.
Well, he didn't.
He did not.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
It's 3:20, by the
I
way.
know.
Damn.